What's up, guys? The furry faced Frenchman is back once again. Today we talk motivation and mindset. Looking good, thinking good, feeling good, doing good. I didn't make no notes, so I won't be looking down. You have my 100% undivided attention. It's a beautiful day in the Dirty D or the Dirty Dub. Our start time's a little bit earlier and I messed up already. Please forgive. Close to the Dirty D. On a daily basis, I get messages of motivation and fucking people crying all the time. It's making me want to fucking cry. So, I mean, I didn't know this was such a big topic. I didn't know fucking binge eating was such a big fucking topic. So I didn't make no notes too. So I'll give you kind of a couple different perspectives too, right? So as for me and my mindset and my motivation, everyone has their own reasons, right? But for me, at this stage of my life too, obviously from day one when I was young and reading like Muscle and Fitness magazine when I was like 15 and learning about vitamins and health food and all this stuff too, it is important to kind of like be healthy and focus on like longevity and stuff like that too. But not to be like you have to be concerned with your health all the time too. I mean, like being healthy could be being happy, or being healthy could be having fun, or being healthy could be having a healthy mindset where you're happy or you feel, happy doing fun things or recreational activities or sports or hobbies or things that you enjoy. But for me, I find people's goals change, or sometimes their goals get loftier too, right? So from my perspective, for me personally too, I want to feel good, I want to think good, I want to be happy and healthy all the time too. They say like happiness is not a destination, it is a way of life. But for me, I kind of want to have lots of energy too. I don't want to be a big fat fucking one of these like bodybuilder guys that's overweight that just stays on the couch all the time and orders McDonald's at night and then can't do their workouts because they have a little tummy ache. I have a fucking iron stomach, but I want to be light. I want to maybe look good. That's subjective, but I'm like, the feeling and the mentality pretty much outweighs everything too, right? So obviously when you put in the work and do your time with a good workout and you feel exhilarated, I mean, for me, I feel great too, like I accomplished something. So exercise and stuff like that can be addicting too, right? Like the feeling too. It's like you might get aches and pains and stuff like that too, and feel a little bit dizzy and be out of breath and stuff like that. But like the feeling and the results outweigh all that stuff too. But this is just my thoughts and my perspective too. I like to be active too, so being active kind of keeps my mind sharp too. The mind and the body kind of play together too. The mind drives the body too. So a lot of times if you're really physically active too, you're probably going to be in a good mood too. You're going to notice when you're active every day, or you do something, you're consistent, or you stick with something, you're going to be in a better mood too. You're going to be thinking better. You're going to be more productive. But I mean, as for myself, I do like to be light and have lots of energy and strong too. So I kind of piece all my activities together. Obviously, it's lifting weights too. If you are a burly boy like me, you would enjoy lifting weights all the time. You can feel strong and shape your body too. You can stay lean all the time. I mean, you can do high reps for conditioning too. You can lift heavy weights to get stronger. Like the possibilities are endless too, you know? Um, but for me, my motivation and my goals too. Obviously, staying lean too. I have to keep my diet not crazy, but in check too, without veering off or eating too many treats. That's just for me too. But the reason for the topic too is day in and day out too. People suffer with motivation too. Like for me, I have my own reasons too. You need to find your own reasons too, right? So they can be on the deeper level where you have to work out because of medical conditions. You have to work out to keep your blood pressure down. You have to keep your heart rate down. You have to work out to de-stress. But another thing, it is important to, I mean, it is important to work out. I always say it is important to be selfish, to put yourself first. So you can be a better boss, you can be a better employee, you can be a better father, you can be a better person in the community, you can be a better friend. You know, it is important to take care of yourself first so you can kind of like have an aura and stuff like that too, be in a better mood too. A lot of times when someone is in a piss poor mood, everyone fucking stands back too. But a lot of times when someone's positive and encouraging and motivating, that shit spreads too. Um, I feed off motivation and inspiration too from sports, from whoever's like, it could be a motivational speech too, or someone doing something great too. But for you, I would say find out your reasons why. So it can be simple enough as a little bit more confident, feeling a little bit better, looking a little bit better. Um, can be having a little bit more energy too. Another time it could be your downtime or your me time or your alone time where you're doing something just for you. A lot of times when I work out, I kind of zone out too, and basically it's like when the music's on, like I don't think of anything too. But for you, say if it's a run, you go swimming, you're golfing, it is you escape your problems or whatever too, and you just enjoy what you're doing. So it can be like an escape or a relaxing time too. But on the deeper level too, I mean, for your circulation too, for your energy levels too. If you are an older person, you might notice your strength decline too, your fucking bone mass. You're gonna weigh less too, which is not really the case because most people are overweight now. Um, that's another thing too. You can keep your weight in check too. You bring your metabolism up when you work out, obviously too, right? Your metabolism is like the motor inside your body. You got to be active every day to keep it humming too, to keep your weight down. But this is not necessarily like lifting weights and biceps and protein and all that bullshit. This is for you to get off your ass and have a reason why you work out or why you want to work out too, right? So it could be to have more energy for your kids too, you know? It could be have more energy for your job. It could be have more energy for your business to do bigger jobs or bigger plans. Um, but everyone is individual, so your reason could be different too. You could also change your reasons or your goals. Um, but another thing, like the weather is nice too, and now everyone is active too. You kind of feel it too, you know, the weather. I mean, everything is improving too. So like you feel the energy too, you know, the sun's out. You see a lot of more people active, whether it's like walking in like trails or parks too. So basically, I mean, for more energy and your overall mood too. But I think I'm rambling too. If anyone has any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below or DM me anytime. Please and thank you. Um, I am reporting each and every morning live from the world famous Jungle Gym and Jungle Gym podcast studios. Um, Monday through Friday. If you guys have any topics you want me to cover too, your boy has been in the game too. The fire is still burning bright inside my heart and soul. The passion's still there too. Another thing people always used to say, or I would train people, or I would want to take it a step further, and people would say, "Oh, you're crazy, you're crazy." It's not so much the crazy. I don't need to say the C word, but it's more like passionate too, right? And people say, "Oh, I'm tired." Another thing, it's not necessarily tired. You should feel exhilarated too, you know? You should feel like you pushed yourself and you accomplished something, so you feel better too, you know? I always go back to it is important to feel better, you will look better, think better, do better, move better, everything better, you know? But now I'm rambling. This was just a shorty. Um, so basically, get up, get out, move around, feel good, do good, be good.